Yeah.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello, Ryan.
How you guys like my new style? How you guys like my new style? Professional.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like the
yeah.
tie.
Yes. Okay. Let me see who else is coming. Okay. Admit Levgen. I think I spoke with Mr. Levgen a few months ago or something. Uh, okay, guys. Sorry. Give me. Before we start, we're just gonna accept these people that are coming in. I'm still kind of like hustling with this tech. Pavel in the house as well. Levgen. Welcome, Pavel.
Hello.
Levgen, welcome.
Hello.
How's it going, Pavel? Are you surfing lately?
No, I'm not in Portugal anymore. We're in
Ah,
Poland.
okay, okay, okay. Hi,
Yeah, we're
Moritz.
going back in October.
Okay, okay, cool, man. I'm looking forward to surfing as well, man. I'm in Florida right now,
Yeah,
but I just haven't got the chance yet to surf here. I got the board, but this is just
I can see
decoration.
it. Can see
This is
it.
not. I'm not sure if it's even a real board because he was already here when I got here. I saw like the Airbnb photos, and I was like, that's cool. I want to go there, and it's a good house. The things that I want to do, like hobbies or things like that, I try to have like pictures of it around me, or like on my vision boards, or everywhere I go. I just try to remind myself of like what's most important in my life, and yeah, I that's why I have this little board over there. But I haven't done surfing recently yet. Uh, Hi Moritz. Hi Levgen. Levgen, I cannot.
Hello.
I think you're muted,
Oh,
Levgen.
okay.
Levgen is muted, and the camera is locked, so we only see your amazing, very stylish photo with your dark shades. Um, and yeah, so guys, let's just probably wait just 1 2 minutes and just to see if anybody wants to join,
Hey
and then
Hugo,
we'll
you can
start.
turn off my note taker. I don't know why that came on there automatically, but
Oh,
like I
really?
don't need to take notes.
Okay, okay,
I mean, I don't know how Calendly took it. I mean, I have
yes,
a Calendly,
That's
but
weird, yeah.
okay, 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 cool, cool. And how's everybody feeling today?
just grinding,
Yeah,
grinding.
yeah. Cool, nice. Okay, let me see if just anybody messaged me. Um, and guys, just before we start, we're gonna just start like in 1 minute, 2 minutes. I'm just checking my LinkedIn and email to see if anybody has messaged me or something. Anybody needs help to join. But you can have a look if you want on today's kind of bullet points on the invite that I sent, and you can see what we're gonna go over, which is basically the three main steps on how to get SaaS clients as a software developer, as a tech person. Uh, admit, admit, okay. Yeah, so those are the three main important steps to get clients as a dev. First, client attraction, how you get B2B clients, B2C clients to come to you already prepared on a call, already focused, they're really pre-qualified already, and they have budgets to be able to invest in whatever your service is that will actually help them, and they already believe on it, and they just want to get more information, how to get them coming to you. Then second, how you perform those meetings with them, because it's probably not going to be just one meeting that you have with them, like founders, business owners, or whatever, business leaders. There's different people depending on your ICP, on your ideal client persona. So you probably have multiple meetings with different people. You got to manage the data. So how do you do that? Track the data, understand what's happening, so that you at the end, on the third phase, on the third step, when you get to the third step, you're successful on the conversion, right? On the conversion to actually convert based on product market fit. Product market fit is the product and the market. There's a fit there, right? Is connection, it's compatible, which means that it's actually going to help them, and the service and the service provider and the clients, they're really actually goods, relationship-wise and business-wise, and they can see, oh, this guy can help me. This client is a good fit for my service. Let's work. It's going to be a win-win situation for both. That's what I've been trying to my best to do in my own business. And I've gotten clients results already, which I'm really happy about it. Last week, we had a lot of devs that I've helped in the past, not just Achim. We had a lot of other people that just joined that I worked in the past. I have the call recording on YouTube. And if you want to have access to it, you just go on my LinkedIn, my LinkedIn, I think it's there, and you can watch it. There's a lot of people that I worked in the past, they got really good results. And that's why I'm trying to share the word, because I really love what I do, and I think devs are really intelligent and they've got a lot of potential to build their lives, to develop their companies, their freelance businesses, to grow and to achieve their goals in life. So that's really what I do this, and I really believe it. Okay, so Lee is still okay. Hopefully Lee is hearing us. Lee, you want to say hi? If not, then it's fine.
Well, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. Do you want to say something, Achim, as an introduction?
As an introduction, yeah. Well, okay, maybe just about me a bit. So I started.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Lee. What's up?
Sorry, I'm on the street at the moment. I can't really
Okay.
talk.
I see. All right then. No worries. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I've been working 15 years professionally as a software engineer, and I was a first employee also at a startup. So that was my first job with only 3 people. So that's why I already learned or got good at solving problems on my own, figuring stuff out, because hardly anyone was there. Also for different customers at that startup. I then founded my own startup, but I had business-wise no idea what I was doing. So it didn't go so well. And to get some more income, I turned to freelancing. That is when I got one big client, and then I slowed down and didn't pursue it more. But then I wanted to get another client, but I had no idea how to, because the market was harder. And then Hugo just messaged me out of the blue and was like, "Hey, I can help you with this process I have," and he convinced me to do it. And yeah, really, well, it worked. And now I'm way better positioned than last year, with also social confidence and how to talk to business owners. And so yeah, Hugo, he really helped me with that. Yeah, now I have 2 clients this year that are 2 new clients. Yes.
Yes. Two companies. And can you share, Achim, the value, how much they pay you, what's it like working with them?
Yeah, they're definitely a better client than I had before. So it's way less meetings. So I work more results oriented. I have tasks, then I work on them, and then I present the results there, and then on to the next. So it's really, I'm working there very independently, and hardly any meetings, so I can structure my day better. And yeah, I'd say it's depending on workload, it's around 7K each client per month.
Nice. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah, so I guess I can tell you a little bit about myself. And before I do, so that's one thing that I shared on LinkedIn, which is we have now a low ticket offer for, I can explain you a little bit at the end, but it's like we've seen a lot of inbound people wanting to work with me. But, for me to actually, dedicate full time like I did to Achim, right? It's more expensive, right? Because it takes a lot of time and energy out of my day to actually, go through the whole process to actually get you B2B clients. Here's my LinkedIn to connect. Okay, yeah, thank you, Ryan. And so now we have a low ticket offer. Like I send the email. Some of you guys probably read the email, which is 3 digits. I'm going to reveal that at the end. I'm just doing this like that, Achim, people, because A lot of people, they don't have the ability to compare the price and the value. You know, they see like some kind of price and they're like, that's why I advise all of the devs and business people to never reveal your prices on the website. Like, especially if it's high ticket or it's not super low ticket, if it's like middle ground or something, because people don't know, like they cannot really, they just go on your website, they just scroll through, right? They really don't really have the exact sense and idea of what is worth the money, right? If you guys have some kind of service which is 5K a month or 10K a month or 2K a month or 1K a month or whatever it is, or $10 or whatever it is, right? Like, everyone can say it's expensive because they don't know what that's gonna give and provide to their life, their business, how their life's gonna change. They just have the price on its own, right? And they're like, oh, this seems like from just normal life, right? Expensive. But if you compare, okay, it's expensive. How is it expensive if you're gonna get 5 to 10K a month clients if you pay for this every month, right? And now you have 0 or you have 1, right? You're gonna have 1 client, 2 clients that's paying you 10K a month. Then you're gonna go from 0 to 10K a month to 20K a month every month. And then from there, you're gonna build your portfolio, build relationships, right? And so it's just a complete different trajectory in your life compared from before you enroll, right? But some people don't see that. That's why we gotta jump on calls with people to speak with them. It's not that you're gonna shout and you're gonna scream, hey, pay me, manipulation, this and that. Sales is not that. It's just really to make them understand what it is that's gonna provide for them, right? This service, and if trying to understand if they're a good fit or not. So it's really, I'll go through it through like this kind of like sales conversation, business conversation at the end, because it's the third business point. But I just wanted to preface this with the reason why I've been doing, I've been sharing this information and taking these decisions in my business that I'm now kind of partnering with Achim. And so, yeah. So going back to the beginning, we were in the introductions, right? Okay, so introductions. Let me introduce myself to you guys. And if anybody wants to interject, just feel free to just raise your hand. And if I don't see it, you can just unmute yourself and come on. So let me get just a sip. So yeah, I'm Hugo Carvalho, and I'm from Portugal originally. I moved to the UK when I was 23, so around like 10 years ago. I started working with different startups. My background is business development. I worked 10 years in startup software companies, helping them drive pipeline and sell their software packages, working directly with leaders, with business leaders, with founders, with business owners, and converting SMEs, entrepreneurs, enterprise companies into our software services when I was in London hustling and working for these companies. And then because I was hanging out a lot of time with the developers, outside of work, they were just my people. And they were always asking me questions. Hey, man, like, how did you close that deal? How did you found that big client for the company? Like they were just asking me advice because I have my project. Could you help me? How do I do in this situation? What I do here with this guy? What do I say? How should I organize my website? This and that. And then I was like, okay, I guess there's a market here. So I started helping them for fun in the beginning, for complete free, just because I was just trying out. And then I started getting my first paid clients. And then it just grew up from there. A lot of clients started getting good results. This was back in 2018, 2019, 2020, started developing. Then I started getting very seriously. I still had my 9-to-5 job on the side to pay my bills as a business developer for startups and software companies. And then on the side, as a project, I was developing this, helping software developers get SaaS clients. A lot of them started getting the results. Then I slowly made the transition. I lived in the UK, in London, in Portugal, where I'm from, in Germany as well. And then right now I'm in America, in Florida, in Palm Beach, which I love here. I love it here. Yeah, so that's a little bit about myself. And what I want is, I want to, of course, make money with something that I love to do, like all of us probably, right? So, what I love to do is helping devs. I do that for fun. It really excites me, just giving you guys results, making you guys money. And, and because I really love, I also think like an engineer. I'm also learning a little bit of software development, web development to build websites. Okay, so that was a little bit longer than 1 minute. Okay, maybe we can start with Lee Burton. Lee, you want to introduce yourself? 1 minute introduction.
Hi. Yeah, I'm a senior software engineer, architect from England, and I've lived in Germany for 25 years now. I've worked for a lot of big clients, the German government, Bundesagentur für Arbeit, the Federal Unemployment Office, Microsoft, Aon, Ingdiba Bank twice, ProSieben Television. I've built my own design system of accessible web components that are usable by blind people, visually impaired, motor impaired. I've done a lot with crypto, with 3D graphics in the browser. I'm a total geek, actually. Yeah, and I'm currently, well, basically because the market's pretty bad at the moment, I'm just completely focused on building my own products. But I could do with the odd contract here or there as well.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you. Ryan?
Hey, I'm here. Hey, thanks. Nice meeting everybody here. I love being in the room with some developers. Even though I'm not a developer, I'm an entrepreneur. I've launched startups. I started a real estate tech company called Real Trade, which is an online marketplace social media platform for real estate. Launched that about 6 years ago. We have about 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 users on there. But I recently dove deep in AI, guys. So jumped on the OpenClaw bandwagon, and as an entrepreneur, founder, now having tools to develop myself has been amazing. And I've launched 2 AI companies. One is Maximus AI, which is an AI men's mentor, life and dating coach, which is great. We're developing the mobile app right now. We have a web-based interface. Excited for that. I have human developers helping me on the back end with that, but love your guys' expertise on that. And then I also own Tribune, which is an agentic AI company. Basically, what I built is an AI agent that makes other AI agents and agentic systems for companies. Really, focusing in on the healthcare field for automations with payer denials, because large insurance companies are using AI now to deny claims at scale. So we help basically the practices fight back with their own AI agents. So excited for that project too. But glad to be here, guys. And I shared my LinkedIn in the chat. If you guys want to connect. Love connecting with developers. So
thank you, Ryan. And also, Ryan, he is, I think you're in the board of 1909. So like me and Ryan, I met Ryan at this co-working space here in Florida, in Palm Beach, called 1909. It's really amazing. And that's where I met Ryan. But yeah, just to share that. Moritz, please.
Yeah, yeah, I've been developer for quite some time. I'm in Germany. Nowadays I do mainly freelancing, or exclusively freelancing. I'm still finishing my PhD on the side. And yeah, what else? I'm also building my own project, but nothing has a lot of traction yet. So I have some projects that I've built that I'm trying to sell. So yeah, doing like a bunch of different things.
Nice. Thank you. Pavel?
Hi. Yeah. So I've been a developer for about 6 years, up until March. That's when I decided to quit my job and try a bit of a nomad life with my partner. Yeah. Since then, we've been kind of all over Europe, mainly Portugal, and now in Poland. And yeah, just mainly building my own products at the moment.
Thank you. Left Jen?
Hi, sorry, I have not very good connection. So I'm actually doing the Python development also, particularly with AI, AI agents, chatbots, and so on. But mostly it's the Python development and backend. Some data aggregations, data processing, and backend web services.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Glad to be here, and yeah. I just came to see and to hear what is going on here and what smart people talk about, and also maybe to find some good opportunities for myself. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Left Jen. Just one feedback, because I always like to give feedback myself. You if you join next time or something, you probably want to check out your audio quality, because we all probably had to turn down our volume because it was just not very good.
Yes. Yeah, sorry for the audio quality, but actually I have no time today to have this call in a quiet place.
No problem. No
So
problem.
actually, I didn't expect that you will ask me to speak something.
No problem. No problem. No problem. Just feedback. Thank you. Thank you for your intro. Who's next? I was kind of going through. Okay, Iran.
Hey guys, my name's Iran. I'm from Perth, Western Australia. Well, it is in Australia. I've been a developer for about 10 years, so currently working as a senior software engineer in for a company over east, which is in over the east of Australia, Brisbane. Mostly doing a lot of backend works with Ruby on Rails side as a framework, and other than working full time, I've been trying to work on my own projects as well. Currently got one, but got a few users, but not a lot of traction at the moment. Yeah, that's about me, and nice to meet every one of you.
Thank you. Always intro.
Yeah, thanks. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all. I've met some of you before in the previous meeting. So I live and work in London. I've got a lot of experience with mobile apps, mostly as a freelance contractor, small and big companies. I publish my own apps, starting with Microsoft and Amazon, Android, mostly more recently Apple and iOS. In terms of actual work, so a lot of my work has been on Android, and it's been developing streaming SDKs for some clients in Europe and the US. But I've been fortunate to work in a lot of diverse areas, telecoms, sort of generally in the tech sector, and AI more recently. My specific kind of, I would say my own apps were developed, being frustrated from the railway and train transport network in the UK. So I got licensed feeds and started developing SDKs and services around the rail network. And I've got two apps live that are doing reasonably well in the UK, but they're B2C. So I've been developing an infrastructure which I'm keen to explore with other partners potentially, because I've got a backend service and I've got mobile SDKs that are some of them are open source, others are closed source. So I'm kind of looking at ways and means to expand this, but I'm also constrained by other things like a lot of people, like family, children, and so yeah, kind of at a crossroads, I would say at the moment. So keen to hear ideas and experiences from everyone.
Okay, yes, and I'm glad that you touch on that point because I believe that this benefits the most. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. So yeah, so if anybody wants to share anything, that is important as we go over this, feel free to share. But let's go straight to the business bullet points. So let's look at my notes here. Yeah, so we've gone over the introductions, and now we've got, okay, the purpose here is for everybody to understand what's the process to get clients. We want to get real life results, real business results. That's what we're here for. So those are the three bullet points. The most important bullet points are client attraction, business meetings, and client conversion. Okay, so is anybody here been struggling with the first one? Let's start with client attraction. Anybody wants to share their experience, what they're doing as far as client attraction, what the main problems are?
I would say that one of the main problems is the companies and agencies being spammed with personalized applications via AI. So it's pretty tough to even get your CV noticed. I pretty much gave up, to be honest. That's why I just focus on my own products. Plus, there's a huge issue with ghost jobs that don't exist because they want to impress the shareholders or the competition that they're busy doing something, or ghosting from agencies that you contact them, you don't hear anything at all. So yeah, it's quite a frustrating situation. The market is pretty bad, and a lot of people are competing for the few jobs that are available in Germany.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Anybody else wants to share their experience with the client attraction?
Sure, yeah, I can say something. So last year I've been doing a lot on Upwork, but it's just been very exhausting and very costly. So I started in 2017 on Upwork, and it was much better then. But yeah, now it's very hard. I sometimes very randomly get interest through LinkedIn, and I've tried to hone my profile. I have most of my clients overseas, so I don't have good experience working with Germans specifically. So my best clients are in the US, or basically most of them are in the US.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for touching on the kind of social media side of it. In my experience, every time I speak with someone that has been on Upwork, like you mentioned, they're not very happy. I'm not, this is just my experience, I'm not sure. What I've seen that works best for business is just lead gen, connecting people. What did I say? LinkedIn. That's what I meant. LinkedIn, connecting with people on LinkedIn, speaking, position yourself well on LinkedIn. Yeah, so we can go over it. If nobody has want to share their problem, is there anyone that wants to share more of their problems with client attraction?
I'll share something. On my second company, Tribune, which built an AI agent that built other AI agents and agentic systems. I'll tell you kind of what's working for me. It's just really working hard on my own personal network. Contacts that I have. Which is great. I've been doing the LinkedIn outreach, been doing cold email outreach through Instantly AI. A little bit of traction there, but I really feel like the personal connections are probably your best one, and getting referrals through that. I do have 27 years in sales experience in real estate. I've owned a real estate brokerage for 27 years, and that was always too in real estate, was the personal connections and getting referrals from the people that you know. It was always my best channel.
Yeah, definitely, Ryan. And I think a lot of people underlook the direct connection, like personal, person to person, right? Because a lot of people only think about online connection and online business development. But definitely, like I can vouch for that in my own experience, because not just direct business, but it's indirect. Can I say that? It's like indirect. Like sometimes you might not meet a client because you go to an event right away, but you can meet maybe a client through their network of that person that you just met. They are a good fit, or through their friends, or through where you go to the gym. So when you think about so many ways there are to connect with potential business people, right? Because business people, or whatever type of people that you want to connect with for business, they are people. So you want to think about what are those guys doing, right? Do they go to the gym? Do they?
I do want to add this one thing.
Yeah.
Because we're all here, like, obviously developers and building stuff and selling our services. Is one thing that I've noticed, I don't know, it's because we're men probably, is, we don't tell our own stories and what we do enough, right? So the contacts you do, tell them what you do, and then ask them for referrals. Say, hey, if you have anybody, just give the order, ask for it, ask for referrals. That seems to be one of the best ways.
I mean, I would agree with that, but I mean, I spend a lot of time networking at the moment. I think that's one of the most important things now.
Mm-hmm.
And I always ask people, if you know anybody, please let me know. But nothing really came of it the last couple of years. In Germany, I think a lot of companies are just not spending at the moment, and they're only focused on permanent hires. So
Yeah.
it's kind of tough.
Yeah, I get that. Thank you so much. What I would say would thank you for your guys' input is something that I said on the first meeting, which is comes down to the person that you are. A lot of results comes down to actually the person that you are. So in my experience, I had to change as a person to be able to be here doing this with you guys, and getting Achim as a client, and getting other really cool and good software developers as a client that I help them get results. I had to change because in the beginning of my life, I was very shy, I was very closed off. So that wouldn't let me, I was blocked, right? I was basically blocked because I couldn't do the things that I needed to do the way I needed to do them, right? Because I was the person that was blocking me, right? So that's actually one of the things that we go over in my process on helping devs get clients, which is called, this is one of the topics, okay, one of them, which is self-identity, which is changing yourself as a person in order to get results. Because if you think about going on a meeting with a potential client, or even in this kind of situation, group calls where you might get connected with potential clients, right? Or indirectly, right? You can go through their network and then get to meet other people, right? If you present yourself as a type of person, you get certain results, right? If you present yourself as another type of person, you might get different results, right? And that presentation might not be sustainable if you don't actually change as a person genuinely. If you change as a person, it's just so much easier. Nowadays, I got people attracted to me and just reaching out to me in person at the co-working space, at the gym, at these events, because the way I dress, or because the way I am, my confidence, just as the person that I have evolved into, right? And they just reach out to me asking, hey man, what do you do? And then I found out that they have a business and they have a lot of money, maybe even to invest, right? So I think really a lot of what we would like to achieve comes down to us aligning our self-identity, aligning, changing, morphing ourselves, because we were born a certain type of person, right? But that doesn't mean that you're going to stay like that forever, right? You can change if you want to, right? People change every day, right? We change countries, we change personality, we change haircut, and you gotta kind of change to be able to change your life results, right? Inputs and outputs. Inputs, you gotta change the inputs, outputs change, right? So that's a little bit of mindset that is completely important, right? If you have all the technical abilities and strategies, and if you don't, you're not just the type of person to make that happen, those strategies won't work, right? You gotta be the type of person that makes it happen. So that's what we call self-identity.
Yeah, again, just, that's, I think, the most important thing that you helped me on. I think the rest is also good, important, but less important than just having the right mindset, acting the right way. That really, really helped me to just be more confident, more socially confident, talking with business people. So it got really, really easier. Then the better. That was also noticeable. The more I did it, also practice, of course, and mindset change, the easier it got to do outreach and talk to potential clients.
Yeah, guys, and like a lot of us, we came from bad backgrounds, so to speak. You know, the bad depends, right? But maybe not favorable backgrounds, type of backgrounds that are not favorable to achieve our goals, right? And we had to change, right? We had to leave. We had to find new people to connect with. We have to change, right? Otherwise, we get stuck. That's the thing, right? And when you change, then you will start seeing a different world, right? Things change, the market, the people, every single thing will change, and you will see the positivity, and you will start actually getting the results that you are looking for. But you got to believe first. And so, so client attraction, more like in the technical perspective, there's a few points to this. Is first the mindset, for sure, the mindset, belief, commitment that you want to make this happen, right? And then once you got that mindset, you got to start getting to work, right? Like Ryan said, personal relationships, right? Like first, if you want to connect with people, right? The type of people you want to connect with, you want to, like dress yourself appropriately, right? And really be confident with how you look and how you feel in your own skin. And then offline, you'll be connecting with great people, and online as well, right? Online, LinkedIn positioning, right? What I said last week was a lot of devs, they focus on the programming jargon, which is not always aligned with business people. They don't understand programming language and jargon, right? If you talk about, I have skills in Python, HTML, whatever, different languages, right? Java, this and that. They might not see the benefit for their business. They might see, okay, next one, right? So it really needs to come off the canvas, right? Saying, I'm a software developer helping business people. I'm a software developer creating software apps. I'm a software developer helping gyms, helping restaurants, helping real estate, helping, whatever is your ICP, right? So when they read that, right, on LinkedIn or website, right, they're like, oh, finally, let me continue reading, right? I think this guy, okay, let me see, right? Because people don't, people have time constraints like all of us, right? So they want to get to the point, right? You got to get to the point, big, bold title, right? On your LinkedIn, on your cover, on your website or whatever, your CV. It needs to really be bold and clear for people to see why they should choose you, right? And jump on a call with you against all the other people, right? And that's what we're doing here to get you guys ahead. So so offline by changing you as yourself as a person, online by using online positioning and being bold, being clear, focus on your ICP. You need to understand how to develop your ICP. So the problem is, guys, with the 1 hour that we do have, sometimes it's not always possible to get to the details, the exact details. You know what I'm saying? It's just 1 hour, right? I'm trying to do my best here, me and Achim, to help you guys. But that's why we have a full-blown process to actually get your results in your own situation, right? This is just a whole high-level view in order to help everybody, just like a simple guide. But yeah, as anybody has specific questions, feel free to ask.
Just say one thing that I used to be a lot more introvert, and at tech meetups, I used to found it really awkward to go and join groups and complete strangers. And I've been going to sometimes 3 or 4 a week, pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And one thing I actually found was just outstretching my hand to shake people's hands. They might look at me like a bit uncomfortable, but I just outstretch my hand and say hi, I'm so-and-so, and immediately the ice is broken, and people open up much more easily, I think.
Yep. Pavel?
I do want to add, just because I've been in sales for so long, guys, selling real estate. I mean, I've sold, over $1 billion in real estate. It really is, I'll piggyback on Hugo, your own mindset of how you go into it. And the truth is like people need help and they want help, right? So when you're coming from that perspective that like if you show up and have confidence to them that you're helping them, you know what I mean? That you're helping, they do want your help, they do need you. Someone here that's not, super technical, I needed developers, and, I met some great ones by them, like you said, coming up and introducing themselves. And they got hired on big projects I worked on, real trade. My developers, I spent $150,000 with them building up that tech stack. But, that's the truth. So, a lot of it is in your mind as far as on the sales side.
Yes, thank you, Ryan. Pavel? Pavel, you were going to say something? I'm sorry, guys, because it's just multiple, okay, I'm sorry, Pavel, you were going to say something, I believe.
I was just going to ask how do you kind of narrow down why to go for?
Yes, that's a good question. Yeah, so I guess the first thing about the ICP is it really depends on your personal situation. So there's 2 situations that I can recall right now, which is, are you doing your business right now for survival, or are you doing it for thriving, right? Some people already have survival figured out as far as they're getting paid already, and that's fine, right? So the ICP changes more towards what they actually love. What's the type of person they want to impact, right? What's the type of person they really want to help? Because there's different types of people, men, women, kids, grown-ups, all in between, devs, analytics, doctors, football people, basketball, people are different, sales, real estate, surfers, TV people, plants, everything, every single thing that you look at around your house, outside of your house, it's been built by a business, right? By a business person, by a technical person. My chair right here, my phone, my computer, water, there's a company. I think this is a company, So much, if you just look around, this is all businesses, right? And behind businesses, there's the boss, which is a business person probably, right? Business owner, business leader. Then below them, there's going to be some structure with some people there assisting it. And then there's the employees, right? Then there's the clients. So all of this is people, right? So who you're going to choose depends on, in my perspective, in my experience, if you're thriving, you want immediate money, right? You want to just get to the point, probably business owners, founders, business leaders. If you're survival, trying to survive, get money, right? Make money to pay your bills right now. You want to go on LinkedIn or to meet people in person, right? Depending on where you're at, to say, hey, I want to help you with software development, whatever you need, I help you. What you need, I'll build you, pay me, I'll build whatever you want to do. You know, I help you achieve your goals. What you want, I'll help you achieve your goals for you. Not for me, for you. If I'm in survival mode, it's for the client, whatever you want, pay me, I just want money. I give you everything you want. I work all day long, all night long in exchange of being paid, right? So if you're in a survival mode, you want to go on LinkedIn and say software developer helping business people, business owners, message business owners, message business leaders, companies, and I can, you know, if you work with me, that's what I've been doing for all my clients. Done with you, done for you. For Achim, for all my clients that got B2B clients, 7K a month, B2B clients, consultancies, SMEs, all in between startups, different companies. We know exactly what companies are the right ones for you to reach out to and how to reach out to the exact messages. I already have this process dialed in. I can do that. I guarantee results. So if you're in if you're survival mode, you want to get straight to the point, business people. If you're in thriving mode, you already got the business thing developed and you got money already. You now want to develop your passion, right? Your passion project. You want to understand the people that you love the most, right? Who are your friends, right? Who are the people that you want to make friends with? Who are the people that you connect just naturally? Man, I love this guy whenever I'm with him. Like, it's just a complete blast, right? Or who is the people that you want to, like, I want to help this guy. I want to help that girl. I want to help that, you know, let me help him, right? Because then once you do something you love, just because you're thriving in life, guess what? You actually start making the most money ever, right? Michael Jordan, Ronaldinho, Cristiano Ronaldo, all these people that just started doing things just for love, maybe because they didn't need the survival or somehow they made it work. Then, you know, guitar players, whatever, right? People go to you and say, oh man, this is really good, man. This is actually, I want to join, right? Like what's the contact? I want those results. I want to go to that concert. I want to participate. Like, yeah, man, like they share the words naturally, right? Because you're just good. You just provide results. You just give them what they want, they need naturally, because you're so passionate about it, right? You're really passionate. And it's just the person that you are. But the first level, you cannot be the person who you are. So if you're in survival mode, you got to kind of manufacture yourself to be the person that makes money and pays the bills, right? That's the first step in life. Then the second step is you already got that done. Boom. I don't need to be fake anymore, which is okay, legit. You got to be fake sometimes to make money. You got to do that. You got to make the money, bring in the money. Then second, you don't need to be that. Then you can start, doing yourself your own thing because you're passionate about it. You already got all these money bringing systems. Then you do something out of love that will take some time to develop, probably a bit long, right? Few months or maybe 1 year, 2 years or whatever it is. Much longer than the immediate need for money right now, which takes a few months only. The second one is going to take a bit more longer. I don't know how long exactly, depends on who you have on your sides. Or if you want to do everything by your own, it's going to take way longer, right? If you have someone to help you, it's going to be way faster, especially someone specialized, right? And so then you love it. You're going to put in the work and put in the focus and the resources and the focus and the commitment. You will start attracting people like you that also love that, right? So that's a little bit about client attraction. Achim, anything that you want to say?
So I started with finding my ICP of my client. I do 10% about So we tried out a few options, and what I thought might be working, but it didn't turn out. It didn't work so well, and then we narrowed it down through the process, and then yeah, for me, it turns out it's a very technical. Like this is one of the technical background because I can communicate with them best. So for me, that works very well. Yeah, so it can be really hard to figure out, but yeah, starting with who you like to work with, I think this is the first most important step.
Yes. And by the way, we are working with Achim and working with other people. There's a few things we did, which is online positioning. So restructuring your LinkedIn, restructuring your CV to really get those meetings in. Your messaging as well, like how do you communicate with the people that you want to communicate with to get them on meetings with you. So we've done all that. That is super important for you to get results. Okay, so I think I overextended myself a little bit, so let's jump now. Is there anybody's got questions? If not, we'll jump on the second bullet point, which is second bullet point, which is business meetings. And bear in mind, guys, this is the second time I'm doing this type of workshops, so I'm still not perfect. You know, it will get much better as you guys provide feedback. It will get much better. I'm working on like, you know, my habits and everything to be here like 5 stars for you guys. So yeah, second bullet point is business meetings. So business meetings is how you perform the business meeting in order to show to the business person, to whatever is your ICP, the person that is there with you, that you are the one best option for them to hire. That's the purpose when you jump on a call with someone. It's not to, you know, more or less, no, it's for them to understand that, oh, this guy, for me, right, the client, the prospect, at the end, they should be thinking like, okay, that is the guy. Let me just, I already chose my guy. I already chose, okay, he's in, don't need to look for more. Okay, right? You need to have that mindset. So how do you do that? I have a structure exactly done for you to perform that meeting. Like, especially depending on the situation, but a lot of deals, you won't close them on the first deal, on the first meeting. Like, it might take 2, 3. It depends if it's a job. Nowadays, jobs usually it's probably more. But Achim, can you tell everybody, as far as volume, right? How many calls did we got on a weekly basis before getting your 2 most recent B2B clients?
I think it was like around 3, so 2 to 4 maybe then a week.
Yes, 2, 3, 4 qualified calls on a weekly basis with your ICP, with your ICP, with the company, with whatever is your ICP that you want to close. Then we have a market data structure, which is a database where you need in order to drive pipeline, right? You cannot just rely in just one company or one prospect. Otherwise, you're going to be so nervous, right? You're going to be, oh my God, I'm going to close this person, let me see. And then you might mess it up because you're so nervous, right? You don't have a structure, you didn't practice, you didn't role play. That's what we do as well in order for you to do your best and actually get results. You got to do this. Otherwise, if one link is missing, you might mess it up. So yeah, that's a little bit about business meetings. But yeah, if I want to really be clear, it's about the person, right? It's about I'm thinking that, you know, the survival and the thriving, especially the survival. It's about, and the thriving as well, like for clients, right? For clients, when you want to kind of start, it's a bit different if you're in thriving mode. But for survival is you want to think always about what they want, how can I position myself to look like that I'm the person to provide what they want. And this is the truth. You got to build that like in reality. You got to start doing some projects, some things that they can trust. Okay, this guy showed me some results. I believe that, right? And then you just go through the conversation to convert based on product market fit. If you're in thriving mode, it's a bit different because it's something that you love. You're just going to probably do that for love, and then you will track that. You don't need to change yourself because it's just what you actually do for love, right? And then you would track those people that love that. Is a bit different. The conversation is different. We also have a structure for that, which is very similar, right? It's simple so that you can be relaxed and natural based on the structure, right? And you can go through over the conversation, converting that lead over 1, 2, 3 calls, depends on the situation. One thing before we move on, guys, I'm not sure if with what the package that I have of Google, if this is going to close by the hour, because we start at 9:30. So hopefully this is not going to close on us. Last time I finished it, we finished like in 1 hour. So we're going to extend this. Hopefully we still have 3 minutes here. We're going to extend it. Hopefully it's just not going to close on us. I don't know, honestly. I had to kind of look through. I don't know. So I'm really sorry for this. This time I overextended myself a little bit, and I'm sorry for that. It will be much better next time. The first time it was really perfect. We had that perfect. Yeah. Okay. So last bullet point. I guess I covered already, right? Kind of like the conversation, right? The kind of conversation. That's the last bullet point. Who admit one guest? Admit. Okay. So okay. So this is exactly just one example of like how you got to think about the tech, your service, your tool to help your client, right? I'm gonna be confused, and Google is really, really good, right? And I'm still a bit like jarring myself doing these things. That's why I'm gonna get school. I think school is a bit better. I'm gonna get that. I already got that, and yeah. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm speaking too much. Is anybody that wants to share anything right now? Any inputs? If not, Andrew is a gentleman that I met in London, a dev as well. Hopefully this is not going to close on us right now. If it closes, guys, I really apologize. I'm gonna be better. Andrew, you wanna introduce yourself? You got here late, man. You already got over everything pretty much. Trading, your trader?
No, I'm not in the software trading.
Software trading?
With the trading, yeah. That's my main day job.
Okay, so you. Okay, so introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm just sort of a software developer by trade, started trading in 2009. Currently 47 years old, so I've been at it for quite some time. I've worked in telecoms and telecom startups, so I'm involved in projects involving text messaging and premium messaging for Big Brother, X-Factor, etc. Sort of on online telecom phone systems, including IVR calling and trading. My main passion at the moment now is in finance and also trying to build a company for myself. I've had quite a few ideas, but I'm relegating myself to one idea which I'm currently working on now, which is kind of a subscription platform. It's getsubscription.com to have a look. But basically I'm going to try and entice people who currently have subscriptions to move on to a paid subscription model. I'll create my own button, login with the so that can appear on a per minute per hour basis. So basically what I wanted to do is I want to enter a market where there's money money movement already. And the fiction market probably worth hundreds of billions. And just to grab percentage of that. Some of our other ideas require stuff that build up the market and use the narrative. I thought one of the stuff is the payment that money movement as a piece. But for what are people struggling with a lot of passive fiction?
Yeah. That's good. Thank you. We just needed the introduction. That's all good. Thank you so much. So just feedback, Andrew. Next time, maybe come on your computer and try to solve your audio quality, which is not very good, because we talked a little bit about self-identity here at the beginning. Because Andrew, because we know each other, I spoke with you about this already. If you have the best sales strategies, marketing, and the market is perfect for money, if you do not present yourself well like a professional, if you don't have the right mindset, and Ryan is here, is a big business guy, he can tell you that the business mindset, the person who you are, is just much more important than the techie details, right, Ryan? Much more important. So, and the people like him, Ryan, and other people, they can see this like in 1 second. And they're like, okay, next, whatever your pitch is.
I just want to give this thing here.
Yeah.
On a tribune, his name's Jeff. He's very technical. He's amazing. German engineer, by the way. But he, when we first started giving presentations, he would really get in the weeds on the technical side. And I could see he was losing clients, right, when he was speaking. And I have done thousands of presentations, especially real estate. I give this analogy as something. Okay, think about your client. Okay, think about when you're sick. Okay, do you really care how an aspirin works? Okay, if someone gives it to you,
Yeah.
do you care how it works or what's the science behind it? No, what do you want to care about? You take the aspirin and it makes you feel better. That's literally it. You know what I mean? So anytime, I know, especially, as an engineer, just because you're very proud of what you do, and rightly should be, but that just loses people so quick. You know what I mean? When you go into the weeds on the technical stuff. They really care about, okay, what are you going to do and build for me, and how is that going to solve my problems that I have? And that's it.
Exactly.
It's crazy, but that's it.
That's it, man. And we can testify, right? We do that too. Everybody does that. You don't care about, you just care about the results, right? So we got to do that as well, understand how people think.
They want to know how much money it's going to save them, how much time it's going to save them, how is this going to make their life better? Show that. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And you don't have much time to show that, right? So that's it, man. Like, we all live in the same world. We all live in the same world. People want to make money. People want to develop themselves. People want to achieve their goals, right? And we all fighting in here, Let's just face it. But if we help each other, right, and say, hey, let's build a team here. Let's build a community here. Let's win, right? Let's win together. Because it's much easier to win together than on your own, just on yourself, like in your room. You know what I'm saying? Like you will learn from others. You'll get inspired from others. You'll get little inputs like golden nuggets that, oh my God, let me implement that right away. You know what I'm saying? From devs, from business people, from sales, from, myself working at 1909. I got so much value from just these connections and short conversations at the kitchen, with some Chris, with Ryan, with, those are the main things that actually impact me in my business. So yeah, that's been, the general process on how to land your clients, your SaaS clients, because what I'm doing now with Achim, he's already got client acquisition figured out. We already know the process to get clients. He's already making good money, and he's got 3 clients at the moment actively. And now what we're doing is we're packaging the offer to systemize the service delivery so that he doesn't need to put in as much energy or time working for these clients, right? So he's got more time to either get more clients or to do whatever he loves using that time. right? So it's just more efficient. Software, we're working on systems. Before building a software, any software, you first need to work on the systems before building the software, the technical software. You got to work on the, okay, what 1, 2, 3 results, 1, 2, 3, like what's the system for this process to actually provide results. Then, only then you build the software. Otherwise, the software will be wrong, right? And you're not going to provide any business results, anything, so people won't buy it, right? So you got to first define what's the process. That's what the process that we got, that we're doing now with Achim. We're going over with Achim slowly, and it's working. Achim, is there anything that you want to share about that client delivery?
Become more efficient handling those clients.
Yeah, exactly. Because that provides real life results, right? That comes from you. I always say this, starts at the end, right? What do you want as far as outcomes, life outcomes, right? That's the whole point, right? We here in life, right? What do I want from life? You know, when I'm 60, 70, and I'm on my bed ready to die, right? I don't have anything else, right? So I'm gonna die already. The nurse is there. Oh, sorry, you're gonna have to die. You know, everybody dies, right? So what will you regret not doing, right? What is gonna be the first regret that will be, fuck, man, should have done this at least, man. At least should have done that thing that I always wanted to do. At least should have had gone to go, done it a little bit, at least try, right? At least try. Maybe I could have had a completely different life, right? So you know, I always try to think, okay, what's the goal? Reverse engineering now where I am now, how to get there. What is the most optimal path and what I should do, who should I connect with, right? That puts me in a situation to enjoy life as I go, but make sure I'm in the right road, right? So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Yes.
So I have someone pushing me along this path, but if I would stayed on my own, I would have just probably slacked off and thought I do it next month, should check again for clients, and then probably give up again, and then for a while. So it wouldn't have worked really as hard as I did with you earlier.
Yeah, exactly. So before we wrap this up, guys, is there any questions, any final things that you guys want to share? Okay, cool. So guys, I will tell you just something to go. You know, Left Jen?
Yes. I thought we spoken about the present, the LinkedIn, and present yourself as a person who can deliver the solution and who helps the customers to solve their problems. But actually, what, for example, if let's say a freelancer or the agency works for a big company like Indy or Eve or some big concern, and work for some, I don't know, piece of doing some piece of work for a huge concern. How is maybe you can just share or tell how it's possible to let's say describe correctly, because it would be too much if for example I say that I help the concerns to solve their problems, because actually I'm like it will be over.
Okay, you're talking about your messaging, right? Your slogan.
Yes, correct. Yeah, I'm talking about that.
Okay, cool. And by the way, Levgen, next time that you come on, we would love to see your face, your beautiful face. And And yeah, so yay, yay,
I have a stop. So, okay.
yeah.
Very nice all to see you.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you. So the slogan thing, right, is mostly to do with who is your ICP, your ideal client persona, who is the company, the type of person you want to help, and what their biggest pains are. Their biggest pain is, the biggest problem is that they know, they're thinking about it, not something that they're not interested in solving, right? It needs to be something that they have problems with, and it's the first priority. If they want to invest in something to solve and to invest for their lives, that's their priority, right? It's like, if when they see that, they read your slogan, your tagline on LinkedIn or website, whatever, they read it, and they're like, yeah, oh shit, I gotta speak with this guy right now. You know, tomorrow I gotta book a call right now. I need this solution. For example, right now I have a pain in my knee. I'm going to a chiropractor that is kind of helping me already, but it's kind of not going away. I don't know if he's going to be able to help me with this or not. I hope so, because it's one of my biggest problems right now, right? As a person that works on a computer for so many hours, right? Hopefully he's going to help me, right? I'm praying. But see, if I'm online and I see something, I help sales guys that work on a computer for 10 hours a day solve their knee problems, that when they go on a workout, they cannot work out because of the knee problem, right? I'm going to call that guy, right? I'm going to book a call. You know what I'm saying? And I got money to invest. But we're not gonna discuss more about that, lead gen, because that's the weeds of it. We're wrapping up now.
I got your point. The point is more about the customer than about how to present myself, right?
Both.
About the ideal client.
Yeah, customer. Yeah, you got ideal customer.
More focused on the ideal customer. What I want to work for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's probably I get the point.
Yeah, exactly. Because you cannot help everybody, right? You cannot just go outside in the street, right, and say, "Hey, I can help you guys." People are gonna think you're crazy, right? So you gotta like, okay, you, doctor, salesperson, dev, this, right? Hey, I can help you because here's my website. See, it relates to you. Oh yeah, it relates to me. Yeah, okay, let's talk, right? If not, people won't never gonna speak with you because you're like too general, right? It's not resonating with them. So it's like the messaging needs to resonate, and there's a few strategies to do that I can help you guys. And I'm saying this because it's true, because you guys looking for a solution, right? I've got the solution, guys. Like, I'm just trying to do this to share the word because it's true, guys. Like look at the devs that I've helped in my website. Ask Achim. We actually have a process to help you guys get results. Like, this is true. It works. It really works. And now, okay, so I have two offers right now. Which one is the high ticket offer, which is what Achim is on right now, and is very smart. He's not dumb. He's a very smart guy. That's why he's on that, and he's now making triple the revenue that he invested. And he doesn't want to get more clients. He cannot get more clients. He doesn't have any more capacity right now. But if he needed more clients, I can just pull a trigger and get him clients, because I already know I have a full-blown list of business leaders right now that are trying to find the perfect dev, the good dev, good fit dev. So we already got that. I can hook you up if you're interested. Well, yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Of course we can, but that if you wanna be someone's employee, you can do that, bro. You can do that, right? Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, bro. And that's legit, bro. This is a channel for you guys to practice what we're preaching here. There's no embarrassment of Lee reaching out to Achim and say, Achim, bro, what's your biggest problem right now? What is this and that? I can help you, right? There's no problems. We're not going to try to have everything. We're not going to have bombs here, people trying to pitch each other, right? But that we are in real life right now. All that I'm asking, all that I advise you guys from my own experience, right, is to think what I call the vision board, right? The vision board is basically what you should focus on in order to go in the right roads and take the right decisions for your life. Because if you think about life results, comes down to the decisions you make, right? If I turn to the left, I'm going to go to the left, right? If I turn over to the right, I'm going to go over to the right. But if I do not know what's the destination I want to get to, I'm going to be driving in circles, right? Going the wrong direction, being frustrated every day, right? Oh, I didn't want to be here. Why I'm here? Bro, you didn't pinpoint your destination, right? Your destination. So you're going to be lost, right? So you're going to do your vision board, right? That's the first thing we also have in this process, right? Everything connected in one stack, guys, to get you results, right? Now it's connected to get you results in a short period of time, which, okay, I can tell you, it's 3 months, but like the high ticket, it's 3 months for B2B clients, okay, for you to change your life and transition from nothing to high ticket B2B clients like Achim, 7K a month, 7 to 10K a month clients, B2Bs, right? So that is, I say 4 months, but it's actually 3 months, but I put 4 because some people can get sick, or you cannot show up this time, there's something happening next week, there's delays, right? So it's a 4-month process to get you that results. That's high ticket. And then we got another offer right now, because I've got a lot of people that maybe they prefer getting the knowledge and the support, like these kind of things, right? They're very valuable for you to implement to get results, right? They prefer to do it on their own, which is probably gonna take them more time. I don't know if it's better, right? But if you're limited with your budget, you want just a low ticket offer, a low ticket thing for you to actually implement it and get results on your own and do your own work. Then we got a new offer. I just got school a few days ago, and honestly, I don't have a way to give you scarcity right now because I still gotta understand how to do that. So I'm just giving you the straight sauce. It's right now, I can share the link, is $350 a month. And we do this because we cannot do things for free, guys, for you. Like Achim, we're doing these things. He's got a lot of meetings and work to do for the company he's working for, his clients. I got a lot of work because I'm with him to help him progress, get more money, renew, get the software offer to renew with these guys so that he gets more time, more money, and develop his life. So, I'm very full of work as well, because this takes a lot of work, a lot of energy. I'm here for free with you guys to help you guys. That's why, I came up with this, I think this $350 a month for a dev, right? I think it's pretty affordable, right? And I think it's also something when you pay for something, you're committed, right? And if you're really committed to get real results, if you don't pay nothing, if you just want to watch YouTube videos, you're not going to have the accountability, the commitment, right? The seriousness, because you paid. I want to get my money back, right? I want to get my money's worth. I want to do this. I'm changing my life this year in 2026, right? I'm serious. Otherwise, you ain't going to change anything. By December, you're going to be in the same old situation. 2027, same old situation. 2028, same old situation. Why? You gotta face it. You gotta face it, right? You gotta go on and face it. Okay, why? What's blocking me, right? What is holding me back? What do I need to make a change, right? And achieve my goal for sure, right? Who's gonna help me? What do I need, right? And you gotta invest for that, right? We live in the real world, right? So yeah, guys, I really encourage you, because I've done that myself. I've invested in multiple mentors that help me get where I am today. Multiple mentors, one-on-one help, high tickets. I've invested, right? And I'm always on a lookout for more mentors, because I know that brings return, right? Real life return. Now in Palm Beach here, my background is Portugal, little poor town, and my family, they didn't come from rich background. I didn't come from rich background, but now I'm on my good way there, right? So, and I want that for you guys too. And it's not just about the money, right? It's about how you live your life with the money that you have, right? Freedom, right? Sustainability, health, right? Health, freedom, sustainability, purpose, love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be Tony Robbins in here, but that's the truth. And yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to say, actually, you seem a lot more confident than the last time I saw you. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. And confidence is so important, right? Like how Ryan, do you have 2 cents on this? Like how confidence is important? Like confidence, like.
I mean, it's everything. You got to remember, I come from a deep sales background, and I will say this too. It's hard to build confidence sometimes, because you just don't have experience in doing it. But there used to be this favorite saying in sales: "Fake it till you make it." You know what I mean? Yeah. Fake it till you make it, and you get some good deals in sales under your belt, and then the confidence just goes from there. But luckily I have that experience. Like I said, I'm not a technical developer. Although now with open cloud guys, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it. It's everything. And the truth is, like I said, your clients, they want your help. So if you come from that perspective that you're actually helping them, and that they deserve your help, that changes a lot.
Yeah, definitely. It's very important, confidence, and not only just for business, right? But also for your social life, for your personal life, for your love life, right? For everything. It's so super important for you to be able to get out of bed in the morning and say, I'm conquering the world, right? I believe in this goal. I believe in this mission. I want to change my life for whatever reasons you will have on your vision board, right? For helping my family, helping my girlfriend, helping my family, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it if you put your mindset to it and if you are committed seriously. Okay, guys, so that was it. I think hopefully this was helpful for everyone here. And okay, I was on my second offer. Okay, school. Let me share the school link right here. Let me see where I put the link. I should have the link here. Okay, I think I got the link here. Okay, right here. Yeah, so we just created this recently, but what I think it's a good idea, and I always, welcoming feedback. So we have a process to get clients, right? But it's just not in this school, right? School is for me just a way for this to make this work as far as community and just the payment and everything is just in one place. And then we can have these calls on school as well. So just make just the tech, right? But the content, I've got the content myself on my cloud and in my brain right here. I've got 10 years experience in business development, in helping software companies, and now helping devs one-on-one. I've got testimonials, guys. My website is clientsforyou with the 4.pro. clientsforyou.pro. I think some people told me that it doesn't work. You got to put the www.clientsforyou.pro. Yeah, exactly. And you can see that on my website. Any questions, you can just message me directly on LinkedIn. You guys can see that you can ask my friends, ask anybody. I'm a legit person. I want to help. I will never get on a deal that I cannot help the person, that you tell me I'm in the situation, I know I cannot help you. I'll tell you right away. Oh, I cannot help you. Sorry, go. Here is someone else that can help you, right? Very passionate about. I believe 100% in what I'm doing. I believe in God, which gives me confidence too. And you know, is a whole nother story, but this thing is real and really impacted me in my life usually, and otherwise I couldn't be here. But in summary, I help software developers get clients. 3-step process: client meetings with your ICP that pays you 5 to 10K a month, or if you're in B2C and you're doing like a passion project that you want to sell a low ticket offer, I can help you as well. Same process. Client meetings, client attraction, business meetings. Business meetings, you got to perform the business meetings. You cannot rely on just one. We got to track that, get you multiple businesses, right? And then convert a few like that, like Achim did. And then third, the conversion, how you actually deal, how you convert under your terms with a contract legit in your country or international. We've got all that ready to shoot and to give you results for sure, right? So I've got more like a one-on-one personalized help, which is the high ticket, which if you're interested more in a personalized way to work with me directly like Achim did, fast results, 3 to 4 months, B2B clients, you're going to change your life from 0 to, I don't know how much Achim is on right now, but you know, up there, right? 3 clients right now, each 7K a month. So it's worth it, right? It's worth it. It's high ticket, but it's, you know, it's the return on investments is 3 times, 4 times, 5 times the investment. Now the low ticket offer is the school offer, which is not as much one-on-one. But to be honest, guys, I'm so passionate about this that I probably will, if you need me, jump on calls with you sometimes one-on-one when I can. But you at least have the weekly meetings that we will have for a private circle with paid members with more time. So these free workshops, I will reduce them to probably 40 minutes or something, very, very kind of like surface level. Not gonna give you the whole details on how to actually get this done. The free ones like this that you guys are on, this is an exception, right? I'm giving you a lot more. But from the next week on, I'm just gonna reduce the free one to 40 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, just the surface, right? To give people motivation. And then the school, let me share this. Okay, right here. Yeah, you guys can enroll because it will get more expensive over time because a lot of people, like you know, devs are in a tricky situation right now, risky situation because AI, guys like Ryan, like other people that I already met in Florida here, they're not technical folks, right? They're not developers, and they're making a lot of money with building software because they have the business mindset, they know how the world works, they know how to speak with people and every single thing that is actually most important than how to build software, right? You can use that with AI nowadays, right? And Achim is very proficient in this, and we will have this with Achim as well involved. So guys, we have everything for you guys to succeed. I'm just being legit. I haven't seen anybody better than us. Anybody with helping devs get results. We've got the full stack for financial results and real life results. And we're doing it. We actually on board with you guys. We actually not just teaching on the presentation, right? Or like a teacher's on the academic lesson or whatever in school. Fuck that, right? I want real life teachers, right? I want real results. People are in the trenches doing it and making money, right? And making return, actually, right? And actually business people doing it. So yeah, this is the school. Hopefully everybody can see. I'm gonna have that on my LinkedIn soon as well. But I'm just giving you, this is very cheap. This is nothing. Like, we're actually just doing this offer because we wanna, encourage you guys to jump on. You're gonna be like the guys that benefit the most because you get the best value for the cheapest value, for the cheapest capital you can invest. But because very soon this is going to go up and up. It's going to go 1K a month. It's going to go up there. So this is the low ticket offer, and we're going to start doing this. And if you guys join in, guess what? I now have a lot of time in my hands still, right? So if you join in, I love this, with the time that I have, I will help you right away. Let's get to business, get clients with your deals, with what you guys doing right away. We're going to do this, right away. But if you wait, let me ask my mom, let me ask my auntie, let me ask my old lady to see what she thinks about this. Hey, what do you think about this? I've spoken with this guy online. Internet. Internet is dangerous. Don't do nothing. Don't meet people. Go back to your room, play your games. The internet is dangerous. Don't speak with any business people. We have Ryan here. We have Lee here. Andrew. All you guys have been making money, good money, and now you want to go to the next level. I'm in Palm Beach here at amazing co-working space. I've met many people, right, that are instrumental for giving me what I want in life, and for me to network with them and get them as mentors to help me get real results. But if I stay with the low-end people, so to speak, right, like, I'm never going to go outside of that, right? I'm just going to waste my life. So I'm just giving you the truth, guys. So yeah, that's it. I don't even need to sell myself because this sells for itself. This sells for itself, guys. If you don't get it, someone else will get it. I'm going to be helping them get their clients, right? And you're going to be left behind because this is getting disrupted. This is the new world we're building now. All these people that are in these jobs and getting angel investors to get their products, and now they don't have any clients because there's no product market fit, because they don't know what they're doing. It's just a matter of time. This guy's going to be bust, right? This guy's going to be bust, right? But we're doing it real, in a real world, getting money, helping people get results. This is the real world we're talking about, right? So you want to choose which side you want to be on, okay? So thank you so much, my guys. Let's do this. Anything you need, message me. Yes, Achim as well. Like, we've been, becoming friends. Everybody that I meet as a developer, that is cool. I've been making so many friends. You guys can see on my website, the videos, testimonials there as well. clientsforyou.pro with a 4. On my website, you can see all my testimonials. Since years ago, I started doing videos. I was a little bit strange because I was trying to get myself in marketing, doing videos. Now I'm much better, right? Over years. And now I have a specific process for devs that get you guys client results, SaaS results. Then you're going to deliver. We got that as well. We're developing that. So when you get the clients, then you go to Achim, and Achim is going to tell you, because he's there now delivering for these companies and systemizing the delivery, right? So you can travel and have fun in life, making money with what you love. Thank you so much, guys. Anyone wants to share anything else? Obrigado, obrigado, obrigado. Thank you. This is thank you in Portuguese. God bless, guys. Anything else? Thank you so much. Anything, you guys? Nice to meet you guys. For the guys who want to enroll in school, message me directly. I'm going to be working on this today and the rest of the week and next week. I want you guys to get results. I'm looking to help you right away, guys. So if you enroll, we're going to start working. Thank you so much, my guys. I see you soon. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye.